P car tonight. He sits in Russell Peterson's car tonight. A little switch up in the Petersons here tonight. And the L3 of Josh Laney on the outside, starts 6. Laney in the L3. Laney machining number L3 car. We go green flag. And we're underway in heat race number 1. Race fans, this is RJ at the Speedway. Let's go racing! At the end of 1 is Brian Friesen, 43, your early race leader. Kyle Laney in car number 12, and Dan McCain, 25, and Chris Peterson tonight in the 44P car tonight. Peterson driving Russell's car here tonight at Ogilvie Raceway, the 70 car, Kurt Becken, and L3 of Josh Laney in that order. All cars in this class moving on to the main event. Sponsored by JC Norgard Photography. It's 43, Brian Friesen, your leader. Started on the outside of row number 1. It's Dan McCain, 25, tucked in that 2 spot after he got by Kyle Laney in car 12. Laney sits third, 44P tonight of Chris Peterson in that 4th spot as the laps go by. Second heat race for the street stocks is in staging right now. They'll bring it out on the racetrack next. Nice night for racing here tonight. A few clouds floating through the air, but that's about all, as we've got some excellent weather tonight. The cross flags ready to come out right now. You see Brian Riedemann on the flag stand showing the yellow and green. They're crossed. We're halfway. At the halfway mark, your race-long leader, Brian Friesen, car number 43. Not much change in the order except for the L3 of Josh Laney. Now has moved a couple spots up in the grid tonight in L3. Josh Laney in the 3rd spot. Peterson, 44P, and Kyle Laney in 12. And Becken in car number 70, running in that order. Behind your race leader, about 5 car lengths to deficit for McCain in 25. Your leader, 43, Brian Friesen. Been there since the beginning. He's going to look for the flying green this next time by. The flying green, what's that mean? It'll be 2 laps to go. It's still Friesen, McCain, and Josh Laney, but McCain digging deep out of turn number 2. He's going to go side by side into the 3rd corner. McCain going for the race lead in 25, right next to Friesen in the 43 car as Friesen skates up a little bit high out of turn 4, but he's still your leader as he takes the white with 1 to go. Final lap in heat race number 1. Friesen goes to the high side. It cost him the race lead as Dan McCain went by in the lower part of the grid here tonight in 25. Checkered flag ready to come out. It's Dan McCain in 25, going to lead him to the stripe. Side by side, the battle goes for second. Brian Friesen does win that by just a little bit as we do the 3rd annual Ron Jones Sr. and Ron Fleischer Memorial right here at Ogilvie Raceway. We're set to go. In street heat number 2, it's Jim Gullickson, 21, Alan Gessel Jr. in 32X, and we're green. Flag out in the final heat race this evening for the street stocks. Gullickson leads the charge down the back chute in car 21, 0-1. Justin Pagonis right on the back bumper, going to work his way out of the base of turn 4. They're side by side out of the 4th corner. Gullickson leads it to the stripe, just barely ahead of Pagonis. The 0-1 car in second, 32X of Alan Gessel Jr. tucks it in the top 3. 87X of Buzitsky, 19 of Newman, and 33 Hillebrecht running in that order in our final heat race tonight for the street stocks. Pagonis and Gullickson in a great battle for that front spot. They're side by side in turn 1. They'll work their way out of the 2nd corner. Pagonis has the advantage out of turn 2. He takes the race lead over down the back straightaway into turn 3. 21 Gullickson now sits in the 2 spot. 32X Alan Gessel Jr. about 3 car lengths behind in that 3rd position. Good battle shaping up for 4 and 5. 87X Buzitsky and 19 Evan Newman. They're going to side by side it into turn number 2. The race leader Pagonis in 0-1. He's going to get ready for the crossed flags. You see him get ready right now on the flag stand. Pagonis skating up a little high out of turn 4, brings it back down. Your race leader as the halfway markers are shown. The green and yellow flags are crossed. Gessel just about tangling with the retaining tire inside of turn number 1. Misses that by not much at all. Maintains the 32X car in the top 3. It's Gullickson in 21 and your race leader Pagonis in 0-1. Starts to stretch out the lead now over Gullickson. It's about 8 car lengths separating the top 2 cars. 32X Gessel still about 3 car lengths behind Gullickson. We got a flying green coming out right now. 2 more times to go. Is 0-1, your race leader set to come in for the white flag up in the air. 1 final trip to go. 3/8 of a mile separating him from the next checkers of the night. 21 Gullickson, 32X Alan Gessel Jr. now digging down to the low side of turn number 2. They're going to go side by side out of that second corner down the back straightaway. Hillebrecht in 33, now a lapped car as they try to encounter that one. The checkered flag coming out right now. It's Pagonis, your winner in 0-1. 21G of Jim Gullickson finishes runner-up at the stand. It looks like 19 Newman, 25-lap feature, paying $773 to the winner. After that, Super Stocks, and then the 30-lap main event in the modifieds, which will pay $1,073 to the winner tonight. On a great night to be at the races here at Ogilvie. We're glad you chose to spend your Saturday evening with us for dirt track racing. On the 3-mile oval, we're ready to go green. It's Evan Newman, 19, Brian Fries, 43, and we got a green flag. Street Stocks take the green, the front row charging down the back straightaway, almost side by side in turn 3. Here they come, 43 Brian Fries, 19 Evan Newman. Going to work themselves hard out of turn 4. Newman will be second, L3 Josh Laney in that 3rd spot. Good battle shaping up for 4th now with 32X of Alan Gessel Jr. 44P is Chris Peterson tonight. 21G of Jimmy Gullickson is next. Pagonis in 0-1 as your leader continues to set the pace. It's Brian Fries in 43. Good battles going on behind position number 3 car for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 as they go back. Kurt Becken in 70X, 87X is Quentin Musitsky. The 12 is Kyle Laney and Anita Hillebrecht in 33 as the laps going down one at a time for Brian Fries, your leader from the outside of row 1. He's been there ever since the drop to the green. Had to hop on the binders. He saw the base of turn 2. Takes a short detour, and here comes Josh Laney in L3. The L3 car of Laney rockets into the race lead. He got by the potential melee out of the back straightaway. 19 Newman runs second. 32X of Alan Gessel Jr. and 21. That is Jimmy Gullickson in the top 4. Your early leader, Brian Fries, 43, drops back into that 5th spot. It's Pagonis in 0-1 and 44P driven tonight by Chris Peterson. Laney in L3, but here comes 32X of Alan Gessel Jr. He is digging right on the hub out of the second corner. Had to get the back steer going a little bit in 32X. He's still sitting second. Laney now starts to stretch it out just a little bit in the L3. He's got 4 car lengths separating him and the 32X of Alan Gessel Jr. 19 Newman in the 3rd spot. Gullickson 21 and Pagonis in 0-1 has moved himself into the top 5. Pagonis started 7th on this grid. 44P of Christopher Peterson. Dan McCain, 25, is next. The yellow and blue flag giving to the driver at the rear of the pack. That's Anita Hillebrecht in 3rd. Green flag back out on the restart with 6 laps down. All kinds of action out of the back straightaway out of turn 2. Newman rolling over and over on 19. He gets ready to lead this group to the green flag on the restart. We've got 6 laps down. We are back. Green flag. Green flag back out on the restart. Chris Peterson having problems with the 44P car. He sees lots of damage done to the front end of his car. He slows down inside turn number 2. 43, Brian Fries, pulls his car to the infield. And all of a sudden, Peterson found something under the hood of 44P as he appears to be back in running order. He circles his way out of the 4th corner. We got action in turn number 2. Your race, we've seen it. Please return it down to the popcorn stand if you could, please. Back underway. The green flag flies. L3 Lady got the ticket to the back of the pack, so we have a new race leader. 32X Alan Gessel Jr., but here comes Pagonis in 0-1 as they get ready to race it to the flag stand. You can see the flags cross yellow and green. We're set to go. The halfway markers are out. 32X Alan Gessel Jr., leader at the halfway point, but he has got some company. 01 Pagonis moving sideways down the front straightaway. And we've got action in turn 2. Cars all over the place. 44P Peterson involved. And a caution comes out. L3 Josh Laney involved in turn number 2 on a restart. On the restart, we're back underway with Alan Gessel Jr. on the point by himself as the green flies. Here comes Pagonis, goes to work down out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. They're side by side. They'll drag race it into turn 3. It's Pagonis in 01, 32X Alan Gessel Jr. trailing right behind him. 21 of Gullickson. As we got a battle for the front spot, they're almost side by side at the stand. 01 Pagonis gonna grab their early edge down the back straightaway in 01, 32X Alan Gessel Jr. now tucks it in right behind him. 21 Gullickson now moving forward. Also, you can see him close the gap. They're running 1, 2, 3. 12 of Kyle Laney now in the top 4. Laney moving forward in car number 12. 25 Dan McCain is next. 44P Chris Peterson has some trouble out of the second corner, gets it straightened back out. L3 Josh Laney now has moved forward into that next position, but Pagonis continues his quest for checkered flag tonight in the street stocks. Pagonis out front by 2 car lengths. 12 laps completed out of 15 as we're ready to go with Pagonis. Start of lap 12, so you will see the flying green next time by. You saw the start man pick it up. Brian Riedemann on the stand as usual. Here at Ogilvie, Raceway's got the green in hand. He's ready to fly it next time by. Here comes Pagonis in 01. He exits the 4th corner. He'll be the first one to take the 2 to go markers. Pagonis in the lead. 32X Alan Gessel Jr. sits about 2 car lengths behind. They started to stretch away from Gullickson in 21, who had made a bid for the second spot a couple laps ago. We're looking for the white flag right now. Pagonis exits the base of turn 4. He'll take the white flag. 3/8 of a mile left. Now or never for the 32X car. That's Alan Gessel Jr. running a solid second. 21 Gullickson in third, pretty much locked up all by himself. The battle for 4th between McCain and Laney in car 12. Checkered flag coming out for Pagonis. He takes the win. Pagonis chased at the stripe by 32X Alan Gessel Jr. Third will go to the 20. John's Auto Electric, B&L Custom Trailers, West Cambridge Auto Salvage, and Ray's Auto Body as he takes the first checkered flag in the feature events tonight. It's the WISSOTA Street Stock sponsored by JNP, JC Norgard Photography. Getting ready to get out of the car in victory lane. Race fans, let's put your hands together. Your winner, Justin Pagonis.